This is a short and simple video. Today I'm not going to quote anything. I'm not going to show you any books, but I'm going to talk a little bit about the coronavirus and my thoughts on it. I think the real issue with the coronavirus for all countries is, especially the United States, is that the states did not solve the 2008 crisis and that governments were too in debt. You look at Germany. Germany is not worried at all because Germany is a lender. It's not a borrower. Italy and Spain, they're worried because they're borrowers. They default on the loan that they have from the EU, which is basically the only two countries that lend money in the EU are Germany and France. They won't lend them anymore. And then they have a real economic depression. Same thing with the United States. The United States owes a lot of money, a lot of money. And I do believe that it will have a tough time going forward. I don't think the USA will be the next economic superpower I think in less than 5 years China is gonna take its place. I don't think Donald Trump is gonna get reelected because he tried to push the coronavirus for 2021. He couldn't. He thought basically what politicians try to do is they try to push big problems a little bit till after the elections so that they can maintain their ratings high. And I'm not saying that Trump is a good or bad president, but that was his logic. He knew that the coronavirus was serious. He just thought it was not as serious, that it needed to be handled right away, and it could wait 7 months for him to win the election, and then he'll take care of it. In my opinion, that was his logic. This is Bolsonaro's logic here in Brazil. And I don't think it will happen. I don't think they did the right thing because the matter is very serious. As we can see, a lot of people are dying. I think just today, which is April 19th, and 4,500 people dead in the United States simply because of COVID-19. And this is only the reported people. There's a lot of people that have died at home, died in asylums and stuff like that, and they weren't reported. And the biggest issue, now we go back to the biggest issue of COVID-19 is not COVID-19, it's not 2020, it's not China, it's that governments are too in debt to do anything. So they have two options. They either get into more debt or they print money. Well, what happens when you print money is that you decrease the purchasing power of your consumer. Because think about it this way, money is only a medium of exchange. Money is not actual wealth, right? Like, I can't do anything if I only have money. I can do something if I have a house, if I have land, if I have a factory, if I have employees, if I have a brain. But let's say I don't have my brain, so I don't think at all. Let's say a dead man with money. A dead man with money. What can he do? Absolutely nothing, right? So the money is worthless because the money is only worth something if you can exchange it for something else. So if the government prints too much money, he decreases the purchasing power of people. So basically prices go up and wages are not gonna follow. Or he can tax people. There's no way he can tax people anymore. And this is the conundrum here. He can't tax, so he's printing money. So he's basically taxing the people by decreasing what they can buy, which is gonna run the US into a deep recession. I don't think it'll be a depression, to be completely honest. I just think it's gonna be a long recession, 2 to 3 years to recuperate everything that has been lost. Minimum, and they'll lose their seat as the first world power. I think they'll be the second world power. It won't be as catastrophic as, let's say, other empires because the US still has a strong military, strong economic performance. Geographically speaking, they're allied with many people, but they're not the world leaders anymore.